All right, Coach. You had a hell of a trip. You went 1-1. You got a split on the road. Talk about having that feeling.
Well, just to be able to come back to TSU. I graduated high school in the city of Houston, and you'd play games here as a high school player. So, very familiar. I begged for this job 20 years ago when Coach Morgan stepped down. And I mean, you see how good TSU is. To beat Arizona State, the manner in which they beat them, they just showed a lot of resiliency and toughness. So for us to get one, it's a tribute to our guys, especially after we played 24 hours earlier.
Games like this, trips like this, when they get arranged, you put them on a schedule, and you hope for a split, but you hope for the best for your players also. Yeah,
I mean, you don't want to walk out of the city of Houston with 6 players being from the Houston area and go 0 for 2. So we knew that we had to correct a number of things. I thought that the physicality of U of H overwhelmed us, and we haven't been able to get off to very good first halves. Had a good second half, a solid second half yesterday, but that game was out of reach. But I thought tonight our guys played well. They responded, and I'm just telling you, it's a really good victory because I think TSU is going to be in position to win this league again and go into the NCAA tournament.
The other thing is you all finished the game, I think, on a 16 or 16 point run.
I honestly don't know. I do know that shots were going in late, and that's what you want to happen. I don't know what the actual numbers were, but, you know, we had DJ Weaver, who's a Houston kid.
Right.
Well down the stretch. And then, you know, our big kid in the middle, Connor Vanover, I thought he made plays around the rim and made a huge three. So we didn't have to, a lot of these times we rely on our guards, but those bigs made plays for us down the stretch.
Well, one thing for sure, coaches have always said, we used to preach on you, you put your finger in your chest and say, always remember something. Height, you can't teach.
Cannot teach height, you know. And so to have a guy at 7'5", he was averaging 7 blocks a game. That's probably gone down on our trip to Houston, but he can alter as many shots as he can block. So to have a guy like that, and then we just got rangy guys who are tall, who can stretch it offensively and be around the rim at the same time. So it helps with our versatility.
Talk about that, you know, having guards that play well for you when you need them to, but you having that big man in the middle, it kind of like balances things out, but it also forces the other team to not just take advantage of a situation on a mismatch, because at any time, he doesn't have to necessarily block a shot, just alter it.
Yeah, 100%. You know, to have somebody like that where we can bring their bigs out on the perimeter, because some of our bigs can shoot. If we think there's an interior advantage, we can take advantage there. But, you know, it's a tribute to the execution of our players. You know, coaches, we don't get a rebound or score a point. These guys have to do the execution side of it. And tonight we were able to.
How many more non-conference games are you got scheduled before conference play starts?
I know we only have 2 more road games. So after this, we are at Utah State and at Tulsa, which is like right around the corner for us. So everything else will be at home. So we need to go home propelled by this road win by against a very good Texas Southern team and try to get more.
And as we finish out, just give us a synopsis of what's expected for your league.
Well, we're projected 1, but, you know, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee. It means nothing, right? And we're just going to have to get better, you know. Who we are in December needs to be better than November, and that needs to be the case moving forward. The good thing with our team is we have a number of guys back from that Sweet 16 team in 2021, so they understand what it takes competitively in order to win at a high level. So to have a night like this to win on the road, I just think it brings some confidence that we needed after last night.
All right, then. Introduce yourself. Reintroduce yourself to the Houston area.
Paul Mills, graduated from Aldine MacArthur a long time ago. Coached at Rice, coached at Fort Bend Christian, which is down in Sugar Land. So grew up here. I celebrate like crazy whenever the Astros or the Rockets win. And so to have that experience of Astros winning the World Series. But love the city of Houston, love Third Ward. I spent a lot of time here. So to be here, to have a chance to play at a historic school like TSU, I'm telling you, I was tickled as I could be to have this opportunity tonight, and I'm glad we get to walk out here with a smile.
And it's Jerry Lee Woodley Jr.? The Sports Reporter signing off.